mystery. Check me out right. Swept out of the shadows. Darkwing of the night.
Hello, Bots and Books fans. This is Scorp1701, and you're watching a Bots and Books Quickie. A Bots and Books Quickie is a video review made from a photo review I've previously done and uploaded to our group's Facebook page. Some of these figures and toys are so cool, I just had to bring them to you in a video. Today we're going to talk about the Funko Disney Afternoon Collection Darkwing Duck. Now before we get into the figure itself, we'll talk a little bit about the history of the line. Back in 2017, Funko decided to branch out from the pop figures and create a line of Disney animated cartoon figures. They're a lot different from the pops because they're articulated and they're to a regular scale, which means they didn't have the really big heads like the pops figures do. And they picked characters from DuckTales, Chippendales Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, and obviously Darkwing Duck. Each character came with its own specific box art, and I thought that was pretty neat. So, looking at Darkwing Duck's box, on the front we have Darkwing Duck up there and his logo. You can see him in the blister card package, and he has his gas gun, his only accessory. On the back of the box, you have Darkwing, Launchpad, and Gosling. Launchpad did make his appearance in Wave 2 of this line, and I was really interested to see if they were going to put him with Darkwing or DuckTales. He originally appeared in DuckTales, but I guess it did make more sense to put him in with Darkwing since he was, one of the main characters in there. Out of the box, Darkwing stands at 3.75 inches, which is the standard measurement of a pop figure, but with better proportions. The front of the figure, he has his hat, beautiful purple mask, great colors. This figure looks like he just jumped right out of the cartoon. Turquoise dicky, his purple coat with gold buttons, and he has a two-tone cape. You can see the light purple on the front side, and if you look closely on his arms, you can see that they did mold in cufflink buttons, but they didn't paint them. On the back of the figure, you just see that his cape pretty much takes over the back. Lifting up his cape, you can see a little bit of stamped information there. It looks like he has a black serial number, and it stamped on there is copyright Disney Funko LLC 2017 and made in China. So, turn the bottom of the figure, the Darkwing does have holes in his feet. I guess you can find some pegs to have him stand in, which is really neat. Unlike the pop figures, again, Darkwing here is articulated. His arms move up and down at the elbow, up and down, and he has leg articulation. They twist in and out. His head swivels around, and his cape can go up and down. It's made of really soft plastic. It's not posable, just flop right down, but you can move it a little bit. Alright, looking at his only accessory, it's his gas gun. It's made in black plastic sculpt. There is no purple detailing on it, which I think would have been cool, but hey, it is what it is. He holds it. Maybe if they made it today, it could have had like some sort of effect that you could stick in there, make it look like gas shooting out of it. I'm not sure. It's a good accessory for him, but on mine, I found that the more he holds it, the more it stretches his hand open, and it's gotten to the point where it doesn't sit in there very well, and if you move him around, it will fall out. Comparing him, this is the Darkwing Duck Pop that Funko also made. You can see that the proportions are really different compared to the figure they got. The Disney Afternoon figure, sorry. So, yeah, that's Darkwing Duck. He's a great figure. I love him. I went ahead and ordered him from eBay because I didn't think I'd find him in stores because he was one of the more popular characters. I found most of these at Target and some of them at GameStop, but you can also order them online. Big Bad Toy Store and other places may have them too. And for you hardcore collectors out there, they did put a chase figure of Darkwing here in the form of Negatron. Some of you may remember him from that one episode in the cartoon, but he was there. And it's a pretty interesting hunt to try to find this guy. I think now it's pretty much impossible unless you want to buy it off Big Bad Toy Store or anything. But anyway, that wraps up this review. I know there's a few other characters in the series, and it's been a few years, so we'll have to work really hard to try to catch up to the second wave. But stay tuned, and we'll have some more figures coming at you soon. Have a good night.